Hola a todos! Hello everyone! Welcome to the second video of the series Errores Comunes, in which I explain common errors that I've heard and seen in my students' writing. Today we'll be discussing a very common error, which is overusing gerunds, or using verbs that end in ando or yendo when you should not use that form of the verb. Before we get started, I just want to emphasize that an error is an excellent opportunity to learn and to advance. Un error es una excelente oportunidad para aprender y avanzar. So if you realize that you have been making this mistake, don't be too hard on yourself. Just take it as an opportunity to learn and to improve your Spanish as you move forward. Alright, so let's look at some real sentences that I've taken from my students' writing. Each one of these sentences is incorrect. Me gusta bailando. Bailando es divertido. Bailando me hace feliz. What do you think these students were trying to say? And can you find the errors? Well, I think they were trying to say, I like dancing. Dancing is fun. Dancing makes me happy. But the errors are that we should not use bailando. We shouldn't use the ando at the end of the verb. Well, but why did the students use bailando? Let's look at an example where we can use bailando. Ellos están bailando ahora. Ellos están bailando ahora. Yes, that's correct. And here, we're talking about what they are doing right now, an action in progress, una acción en progreso. So you may remember that to talk about actions in progress, what people are doing at the moment of speaking, we're going to use the present progressive form. So the verb estar, to be, and then the next verb will have ando at the end if it's an AR verb, and yendo at the end if it's an ER or IR verb. So that's how in English we would say they are dancing now. Ellos están bailando ahora. Okay, so it seems like if a verb in English ends in ing, then in Spanish it's going to end with ando or yendo. So, okay, why are these wrong? I like dancing. Dancing is fun. Dancing makes me happy. We would end the verbs with ing in English. Well, let's think about how this word is functioning in the sentences. Are we talking about actions in progress here? No. Dancing is fun. That's not anything in progress. That's something in general, dancing in general. So dancing is is acting like a noun here. Un sustantivo, it's acting like a noun here. Alright, so that's the difference. When a verb is functioning like a noun in a sentence, you shouldn't use the ando or yendo form in Spanish. You shouldn't use the gerund form in Spanish. So, well, what form of the verb should we use? Let's look at some authentic examples. No fumar, no fumar. You probably recognize this sign from elevators. No smoking. No estacionar, no estacionar. No parking. Ver es creer. Ver es creer. Seeing is believing. Ver es creer. Alright, so in all of the examples, the verbs in English have ended in ing, But what form are the verbs in Spanish? El infinitivo, right, el infinitivo. So they end in AR, ER, and IR. Okay, so when we're talking about a verb like it's a noun, then we're going to use the infinitive verb form. So how can we correct these sentences? Right, with the infinitive. Me gusta bailar. Bailar es divertido. Bailar me hace feliz. Let's try another example. Something that definitely makes me happy is eating chocolate. Eating chocolate. Can you fill in the blanks with eating chocolate in Spanish? Bien, me gusta comer chocolate. Comer chocolate es divertido. Comer chocolate me hace feliz. Excelente. So, if you'd like, you can do some more practice in the comments below. Deja un comentario, leave a comment with things that you think are fun, things that make you happy, things that you like to do. Bueno, gracias por ver el video. Thanks so much for watching the video. If you liked it or learned something, I would really appreciate if you could give it a like here on YouTube. Also, if you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, I'd love to see them in the comments below, and I will respond to all of them. Also, I would really appreciate if you subscribe to my channel on YouTube. That way, you'll be able to find all of my previous videos and also be notified whenever I make a new one. I've got a lot more coming up in the Errores Comunes video series, for example. Bueno, eso es todo para hoy y hasta luego.